Hi, I'm Constable Kyle Zachary. Today, we're closing out our springtime series by going on the road with members of Team A and E as they prepare for a special operation. This is just the facts. We've talked about ATVs already, but now we're going to take a look at how the peacekeepers respond to ATVs on the road. Team A, led by Corporal Kenneth Montour, and Team E, led by Corporal John D. Delormier, begin the operation by briefing their teams on how they're going to proceed. This is day one of a 3-day operation. The plan for today is education. Officers that intercept ATVs that are driving on the roads in contravention of Kahnawak's ATV law will be given a warning and receive instructions from the officers on proper ATV usage.
We're doing stops, but we're looking at community policing today, okay? So today, if they have an invalid plate, we gotta seize the vehicle. We're calling parents to come to the scene to take responsibility for those kids that are on those bikes, to come and get the kids, somebody with a valid license and a helmet to take the vehicle off and bring it right back home. If you have somebody who has all the valid documents with a helmet and a plate, and they're going to point A, point B, we're doing education campaign to say, look, this is education campaign first and foremost, and we're doing community policing. That's not going to last long, because for the next 2 days, we're going to still continue to look for ATVs. We're doing an operation every single day of the day shift. You know that stuff? Yeah. Helmet, 16, license, registration, insurance. If you don't have any of those things, you're calling parents, or you may have to seize the vehicle.
It isn't long before the first ATV is intercepted in the Clay Mountains by Constables Jennifer Stacy and Ben Dockstader.
Just doing a little bit of community policing. We're just doing a lot of a campaign on ATVs, ATV safety. You know, there's a lot of people on the road going out, making sure that everybody is in compliance with riding their ATVs, whether they have a permit, helmet on, which you do. You showed us your license, registration, insurance. You had all your documentation, which is perfect. And you were driving safely on the road. You were going from one point to the other. This is all that we're looking for when we're actually seeing our ATVs on the road and making sure everybody's working. He registered his bike yesterday with us.
Yesterday?
Yep.
Wow. Good timing.
He came into the police station yesterday with all his documents that were required, his license, registration, proof of insurance. We provided him with an ATV permit that was authorized by the department, which allows him to use his bike for work purposes, going from one end to the other. So he was completely in compliance with everything that we were requesting in regards to ATVs, so we're pretty happy about that today.
Meanwhile, in the village area, Constable Waihawi Sky locates an ATV driven by a young man that did not possess a valid driver's permit.
So we found the driver without a valid permit, even though he is over 16, he was wearing his helmet. He had the transit sticker to get his plates played. We're giving warnings today, so we have a licensed driver to come pick it up and put it away for now.
Constable Cortland Beaton gets his operation started by intercepting an ATV on Old River Road, but it's quickly discovered that this stop cannot result in a warning.
So the four-wheeler was driving on the road. I intercepted him. He had all the valid documents on him, but the driver was prohibited from driving in Quebec due to a previous driving offense.
The officer and his partners decide on an appropriate response, and the driver of the vehicle is picked up by a friend.
He was read his rights and released on scene.
So you arrested him, he's being charged?
Yes. He's not allowed to drive a motor vehicle, any motorized vehicle, due to his previous criminal charge he had, because it was a driving offense.
Suddenly, the operation is interrupted as the officers have to respond to a motor vehicle collision on Highway 138.
Every time we get all together and we do operations, there still is other things that happen in the community that we need to respond to, and this is just one of them, one of the motor vehicle collision. So it's all part of the job.
With the collision scene clear, the officers turn their focus back to their operation. At the end of the shift, the officers have intercepted 8 ATVs and provided education to the drivers while simultaneously getting the vehicles off of the street. So why are operations like this important for us?
Operations like this are very important because we need to get the word out to the community that take complaints that are received as seriously as we can. It shows the community that we do care about the complaints that they do give us, and we try our best to meet their demands with doing effective community policing as we did today.
I think we got the word out there about ATVs. A lot of people, especially the young kids, don't know what the laws are, and they think it's okay to just drive around wherever they want.
You're on fire today. You stopped 5 or 6 ATVs. What's your secret?
Back roads, they think they can go on the back roads. It's okay, but it's not. You're still driving on a roadway.
I think it went really well. The community members that were stopped were very understanding. Even the youth that were stopped, where their parents had to come to scene, realized why we're making these ATV stops. This is something that my team is going to continue. We'll do a little bit more community policing as well. But as people continue to use ATVs in contravention of the law, we're going to have to ramp up and do a little bit more enforcement. So the community should be aware of that. But I think today went extremely well.
Great job, officers. Remember, to operate an ATV, a driver needs to be at least 16 years of age, possess a valid driver's permit, be wearing a helmet, and have the following documents with them: the registration and insurance of the vehicle, and the ATV permit that is issued by the Kahnawake Peacekeepers. Thanks for watching. I'm Constable Kyle Zachary, and this was Just the Facts. Cost too much to use that song. I gotta make my own. Decent guys, doing some stuff.